In this tutorial, we are going to combine two images together to make a composite. Let us pretend the client wants a 5x7 print. File, new. Let us go to print or photo and select the 5x7 template, or 7x5, either way. 5x7, 300 RGB, white is fine. Create. Control minus to see my entire canvas, and now I'm going to bring in my two images. File, open. Let us bring in a backdrop, and let us bring in our model. Oh, by the way, I'm clicking the first image and I'm control clicking the second image. Now I have both of them selected. I hit open and open both of them at the same time. Okay, my backdrop, here it is. I'm going to use the move tool, click, hold, and drop. And I'm going to hold shift so I can resize to my canvas size. Right there's fine. Hit enter, or I will accept the changes, and I'm going to rename this one to BG background BG, and I'm going to lock it for now. We are done with this one. I'm going to close that out. Now here is my model. I could use the pen tool, but that will take me a long time to get through this. So I'm going to use the next best thing, which is my quick selection tool. If I click quick selection, I'm going to have two options here. I'm going to click select subject, and Photoshop is doing all the magic behind the scenes. It's analyzing the image, and it says, hey, this is what I found, this is your subject right here. Is that good enough or not? I'm going to say, yeah, it's good, but some of the edges are missing. Now I'm using my quick selection tool to add more of the selection. If I hit the Alt on my keyboard, it goes to the minus. See? That means it takes away from the selection. Right now I'm just detailing the edges. I'm going to keep looking. Here's a little more. I'm going to add to the selection here. And here are the same options right here. See, here's a minus or the plus. I usually keep it on the plus, and if I do want to minus something, I just alt click and it gives me this one. See, you see on top right here how it changes. Let me see here. I think we're good here. We're good. Here's a little something here I'm going to add. It's good. Right now I'm checking the edges. Here's a little bit of the sweater that's missing. I'm going to add that. I'm going to minus this. It's a little more of the sweater. I'm adding it with my quick selection tool. Right now I'm just detailing the selection before I mask it. It's fine. A little piece of the hand is missing right here. Photoshop is pretty smart and finds it. Now there's some white in between, so I'm going to minus this. Photoshop is pretty smart to know that here's a hair and this is the white that I need to take out. And here is, I'm fine with this. Let me see, here's fine. This is perfect. Now I'm going to, once I have the selection how I want it, I'm going to click select and mask. And here is the view. See, that's the selection Photoshop has given me. I usually like to work in overlay, and the opacity about 65 or so. That way I can see the difference between background and the model or the subject. In this one I'm going to work on the hair. So with my refine edge, I'm going to click here on the edge of the hair, and Photoshop takes out whatever artifacts are in the way. It's pretty smart to know that it shouldn't take out the hair, and it just selects the white. This makes for a better composite. So here I am dragging. Just clicking anywhere that there's white, and Photoshop knows to take only the white out. That is good. The edges look good to me. If you want to refine these edges, you just have to, brush. But I don't like that one. I'm just going to keep it as is. Here I'm going to feather maybe about 0.5. Anything else, all these changes stay as they are. I will click decontaminate colors. That way, if there was anything spilling into the subject, it will take it out. And the output, I do want a new layer with mask as a drop down. Click OK. And Photoshop has done most of the work for me, has done a pretty good cutout. Now I'm going to right click and convert to Smart Object, and I'm going to call this one Client. Now here is my original 5x7. Here is my model that I want to bring into it. With my move tool, I'm going to click, hold, and drop. And here she is. Now since I have a smart object made, I can resize and it will not lose quality. Is another reason why you should convert everything to smart objects. And now all I have to do is place my model wherever I want her. In this case, this would be nice right here. And here we have a nice composite of model in the background. Now I can unlock my background and move it to whatever I want. I guess that was a nice too by the flowers. And that's how we create a composite, 2 images combined into one. So hope this is helpful, and go out there and practice.